Hello, Scruffy fam. Joe here. We are heading out to the range, and let's see if I really did fix the 338. Alright guys, so a couple videos ago I talked about blowing through $85 worth of ammunition trying to do an ammo test on my 338 Win Mag. So came to find out that the rings were cracked. So every time I shot, the scope would move. Not really a fun thing. Then, to top it off, the barrel was making contact with the wood stock. So I had the original maple stock on there. And so every time I shot, the barrel was making contact with that. And if you guys understand about harmonics, that can really mess up your groups. So after looking at all of that, I actually put it in a McMillan stock. It's bedded in the McMillan stock. I replaced the rings. I put some new steel rings on there. And then the optic I had on there before was a Bushnell Trophy XLT, I think is what it is. After I looked at some reviews, having that thing on a 338 Win Mag, probably not the best option. So I put my Vortex Diamondback on there, which should be able to handle the recoil of the 338 Win Mag with absolutely no problem. So we're on the way to the range now. We're gonna get all set up and we will get this thing zeroed with the new scope on it. It's got a new scope, new stock, new rings. We're gonna shoot it. We're gonna get it zeroed. We'll get on at 25 and then we'll get on at 100 and then I'll just do one group and we will see what we're looking like. So let's see if we fix the 338 Win Mag. All right guys, here we are at the range. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna get this thing laser bore sighted. I have this Real Avid laser. This thing is awesome. This will go down 25 yards, no problem. You can be able to see it through the scope. So I'm gonna do that real quick and then that should put us on paper. I am gonna do a 3-shot group just so I can kind of see where everything is at. We'll move to the center and then we'll go to 100 yards and we'll repeat that process. So let's find the best spot to get you guys. The 338 kicks like a mule, so we will see what happens here. Let's get this laser on. All right. Okay, we got that part done. Now, we're gonna load up 3 rounds of this 338 Win Mag and send this down there. So if you haven't seen 338 Win Mag, we're gonna be shooting the SST ammo out of this today. The reason for that is I've got 2 boxes of it. So we are going to zero with this SST. It's 225 grain, and from what I've seen, this stuff is screaming. Good hunting around. So get everything set up here. We got our ears on. This thing is loud, and it's got some oomph. So let's get everything set up. All right, here we go, first shot. Woo! Woo! All right, we're gonna calm down. All right, our left and right is spot on. We're just high. Uh-oh. There we go. we'll take that all day long. Okay. We're gonna put that on safe. Eject that round. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and pop this round out of there. Changing my mind after as much as ammo costs for this thing. I'm not gonna waste my time shooting a lot with this. First shot was pretty high. Second shot dropped it right in the middle of where I want to be. So we're gonna go to 100 yards and see what happens. But as you can see, this thing's got some boogie. All right, guys, we're at 100 yards. I've got 2 targets set up down there. I have a 0 target, and then I have a 3-inch diamond. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get this zeroed on the 0 target, and then we'll shoot a 3-shot group at the 3-inch diamond to just verify our 0. And that's all we're gonna do today. So 338 Win Mag ammo you can find anywhere around, I've seen it as high as $120 a box for 20 rounds, and as low as $90. Now, my local gun shop sold me a box for $63, and that I think is unheard of. That's pre-COVID prices. So I was extremely happy to be able to get that from them. Great shop. It's Max Creek Outdoors in Oregon, Wisconsin. Great shop. If you guys are local, go check them out. All right, so we're gonna go one at a time. So this is what happened at 25. So that was my first shot after the laser bore sight, and then one adjustment, we're down here right in the red. So we should be about here at 100 yards. Okay, so get myself set up here. I've got a 4 to 16 zoom on this, so we're going to do all the zooms. We're going to set our parallax to 100. We're going to go one at a time here. Okay, we're going to go one at a time. Take our time. Make sure our breath is good. Get some good shots on target. Get this bad boy zeroed. Make sure we fixed it. All right, last one, and then we're gonna shoot for group. Let this thing cool off a little bit before we shoot the group. All right, guys, so I went and made a couple final adjustments here. I've loaded up 3 rounds. We are going to send these down just to verify the 0, check the group on this, and that's going to be it for today. So let's get this loaded up. All right, I got 3 rounds of the Hornady Super Performance SST in here. My Ruger M77. 338 Win Mag. Let's hope we actually hit the paper. Okay, guys, so to answer my question, did we fix the 338 Win Mag? I think that answers that question. A 0.6-inch group at 100 yards with factory Hornady SST ammo. So guys, that is absolutely amazing. So my Ruger M77 338 Win Mag is a 1979 production rifle, and when you get this thing set up the way it's supposed to be and everything is the way it's supposed to, That's the capabilities of it. One of the things you'll notice when you go to these heavy calibers that recoil is a very, very big deal. Now, I'm not a big guy. I walk at about 150 pounds. I'm okay right now. My shoulder doesn't hurt. That recoil didn't bother me a whole lot. But I've got a muzzle brake on this. I had good cheek weld, good shoulder. So, I mean, it's not super, like, hard to shoot. And something like this makes me very, very happy. I did a couple just fine-tune. I did a final adjustment on my scope where I came over here a little bit and just up a hair. So next time I come and I do an ammo test, it should be right dead center. But guys, looks like we fixed the 338 Win Mag. All it took was putting it in a new stock, changing out the optic, and getting new rings. So, if you guys like what you're seeing, like, subscribe, hit that bell notification. Lots more range time, and we will be doing an ammo test on the 338 Win Mag. We'll see you guys next time.